Rangers have won the draw, and we are now underway. Tampa Bay's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. From off the wall and onto a stick. Moves inside! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. Miller's won the draw there on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Lafreniere. Big time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Oh, the home team is reeling here inside the defensive zone. The fans are nervous. Makes the save. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James. So the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Takes a shot. Good save. How did he get a piece of that? Shuts him down.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power. You can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
And he takes the pass. And he loses control here. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. The Rangers will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Quick feed to Borgen. Takes the feed at the back end. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. The Bolts taken along the wall. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Carsonen's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Takes the feed from the goaltender. The Bolts have it in the offensive end. Fantastic save!
Guerin's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient.
Off the post!
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score goals. And this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Big fight for it along the boards. Carries it across the line. Great extension on his part to poke it away. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Moves it to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Puck picked up by Gonçalves. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes the shot. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Culverson's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Past the halfway mark of this period, we've still got zeros on the board. Murphy's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Turned aside with the glove by Halverson. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The setters will glide into the dot. The Rangers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. The late penalty coming up here. Moves the puck across to Gergensen. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Rangers have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
This is a charging call all day long. Look at the space that he traveled to get to his check.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage of this power play.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to
Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Looking to break out here on the power play. Tampa Bay's got it against the boards. And they score!
Hang on, James. The official waved this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
No time to think about that non-goal calls. We are ready to resume here. Trocheck's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Penalty coming up. Quick whistle stops the play. Getzel's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
No, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Big time stop there.
I'd say, yeah, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
And they score! On the power play, they make it happen.
He's not even going to get rewarded with a secondary assist on this one, James, but he starts the play. There is no question about that. You can't get goals if you don't have the puck. Someone has to get in there, and it all starts with a heavy body check to be able to retrieve the puck.
New York's taking the 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal is scored, James, it's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got the body language, you got the energy hitting the dressing room, and you get set to start the second. Now you got all that positive pent-up energy, and you look to start the second the same way you ended the first.
And he slides it quickly to Kucherov. First period almost in the books here in the final 60 seconds. Scrum ensues along the boards. New York's got possession of the puck. Scores just before the period closes, Cheryl. Absolutely huge.
The last few minutes of a period are essential, and they go to the dressing room with needed momentum. You really know when a player is in a game, the way they physically engage. And this whole sequence leading to the goal starts with the way that he makes contact, separating the player from us. So a defensive play that winds up in offensive goal.
Tampa Bay's evened it up right before the end of the first period. So what becomes the message now to the locker room, show?
Well, you want to start the second the way you finish the first, right? And I think that's the pivotal thing is you want to make sure that you have urgency. Well, persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. There's so many sequences that lead to this goal, but it's all initiated with the contact on this play. The team's able to get possession and get on their horses to be able to get this goal. But he's not going to get an assist here, but the entire team knows that he's the initiator in the entire thing.
The Rangers are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, has been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal, so they can play with more confidence.
And off the face-off, they take possession. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more, as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Both teams with a chance to recharge and refresh, and this second period about set to get underway. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already 1 period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Halverson's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. New York's got a hold of the puck. And some good footwork to kick it away. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Broken up in the neutral zone by Hedman. Play is blown dead with the offside. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-1 game. The Bulls get a hold of the puck off the draw. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Takes it from the right side. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Cuts to the belt. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Incredibly intelligent shot. James is recognized as his net front presence in front of the goaltender, who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and he finds his way through.
New York's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
Fires it on net. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was slipping. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
Plays the body into that play. Puck scooped up by Cooley. Skates in behind the cage. Big miss.
It's really tough to get grade A scoring chances. So when you miss by a mile, that frustration will set in, James. You can certainly see it on his body language. He cannot believe he missed by that much.
Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly, no time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Oh, what a save in front. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Here we go, odd man rush. Stops him cold.
Robertson's not going to be able to get away from the moves and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tries to feed it over to McDonough. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Barron's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Hagel's really showing his competitive instincts to stay on the ice after he's been injured, and you got to commend him for his efforts here, James. But he's got to find his way to the bench. He doesn't want to put his team in a vulnerable spot, but really he's not doing much out there anyway.
Past the midway mark of the frame, the Rangers are up 3-1. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Angles it over to Trocheck. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Takes it to the front, and he comes up with it.
Aaron's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well.
Stays out as it goes off the inside of the post.
The Rangers recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity as the puck goes off the frame and out.
Quick feed to Schneider. Shot! Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Here's a short pass to Cirelli. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. New York's got the puck behind the net. Moves it to Rempe. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, a clutch save. Pushes it across to Crozier. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. 5 seconds and he makes the save. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere.
Hegel's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Just gets enough to keep it out. Gains the zone along the right wall. To the front. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Cuts inside. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Garand.
That one doesn't go in, but I just love the way he manipulated the defender to open up some time and space and get that shot off.
And a great save.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Stopped with ease. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Slides it diagonally to Hickman. Oh, and a great heads-up play to force the turnover. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas, and you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. I absolutely love this goal. I mean, he's in solid defensive positioning with a great active stick, and that leads to the pick. But he doesn't just stand there. He gets his feet moving right away, and he rewards himself for his efforts.
New York's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Oh, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Takes it to the net. Just misses.
If you're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
The Bolts move the puck in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Cirelli. From the point, looks to make something happen. Stopped by the goaltender.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Moves by the check. Halverson's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Zibanejad's been bringing all of his skills tonight, and he's finally going to connect for a goal here after having multiple opportunities. You knew he was going to find it at some point here, James, because he was in and around the net, creating space and opportunity for himself and his line mates.
The Rangers don't want to take their foot off the gas here in the third period, but they have a lot of padding with the lead that they've built. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. On-man rush. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Gains the zone through center. Drives to the crease. Oh, what a great glove save on the play. More than half the period left to play, and we've got a 4-1 hockey game. The Bolts win the draw on their own end. Sends a pass over. Here's an on-man rush. Takes a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
McDonough's lugging the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Gonsalves. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. Slides the puck to Cartier. And he sidesteps the check there. Oh, what a slick stop by Halverson. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Rangers lead at 4-1. The Bolts win the draw here in their own end. Taken along the wall by Crozier. Toss up the puck after that hit. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Lafreniere's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Back to the point, they set it up. Scores! And look who it is. The young man has done it. His first in the National Hockey League.
And what I love about this moment, James, is that everyone is celebrating with them because you know how important it is and how great it feels to get your first. Oh, you gotta love it, James. Everyone on the bench exploded knowing how much this means to the kid as the rookie gets his first career goal.
Well, a special moment for that young rookie, and now he's got to find a way to try to calm those nerves.
It's going to be tough because the adrenaline is going to be a-flowing. You know, when he was a young child, he probably thought about this moment over and over, and now that it's happened, probably a little surreal. So it's going to take some time here to just embrace the moment, get back out there, and try and do it again.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Rangers have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. The Bolts take possession off the face-off. Works it across to Cirelli. And now it's over to Bjorkstrand. Moves the puck along the half wall. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Guerin. The Rangers carried along the wall. And it's off the air!
New York's players can't get too frustrated here with the multiple hit post, James. They're in the lead, they've been effective in the offensive zone, and they're continually generating some shots.
Gaining steam here on the attack. Comes into the paint. Scores! He did it! He did it! That's 40 on the year!
The scoring is up, James, and he continues to push the envelope and score in many different capacities. That's a huge number. 40 it is. Well, this is a real tough shot to handle, James. He might have dropped a little bit early into his butterfly, which would have exposed the top of the net. Shooter reads it perfectly and goes top shelf.
Well, look at this. I guess just to try to shake it up a little bit, they're going to switch goalies.
Yeah, usually when you're switching it up, there's something that's gone on. We didn't see anything or any indication from our end, James. Maybe it's cramping or perhaps an injury, but the goaltender's being changed.
The Rangers are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're passing the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Tampa Bay's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, they forced the turnover. Puck grab by Gavrikov. Nothing.
Cooley's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Denies him on the slide. the pass. They've got number.